Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Magic. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to be finding out what miracle is heading towards you. I am so excited to do this reading today. I'm feeling really good vibes and I can't wait to get into what miracles are coming towards you. So this is a timeless reading, but I'm uploading it on January 11th, which is 1/11. So numerologically speaking, this is a very magical and powerful day. It's a very powerful portal. As you may know, the number 1 in numerology represents new beginnings, initiation, self-awareness, as well as manifestation. So the fact that we have 3 ones, 111, signifies a very magical and powerful time for manifesting and for attracting things into our life that we have been wanting. So let me introduce you to the piles that I have prepared for you today. Over here on pile number 1, we have some ocean jasper. On pile number 2, we have Galaxite. And here on pile 3, we have some Citrine. So feel free to pause the video if you need some more time figuring out which pile you're the most drawn towards. And then once you've chosen, you can scroll down to the description box or the pinned comment and skip ahead to your reading. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force all the messages to fit for you in your life. There could simply just be messages here that are meant for other people watching that just aren't meant for you. And remember that tarot is just a tool that reads the current energy, and energy is always changing, so remember that you have free will and the power to create change. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Hey there, pile 1. If you chose the ocean jasper, this is going to be your reading where we're going to be finding out what miracle is on its way towards you. I'm so excited. So when I was shuffling for these oracle cards that I have here, I was hearing that song and I forget who it's by. I know Wiz Khalifa's in it, but I forget the other artist. But the song that goes, "It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again." So that song came through very clearly. And then when I was meditating on your energy before turning on the camera, like they were like solar plexus, solar plexus, solar plexus. So solar plexus energy is going to be very prevalent in this reading, which is interesting because the ocean jasper crystal is heavily connected to the sacral chakra and the heart chakra as well. So we already have 3 chakras coming up for you. And while I was saying that, I saw 1:11 on the timer. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, let's take a look at these first few oracle cards and then we are going to, of course, get more info with the tarot. So starting off, we have ears wide open with the number 33. We also have purification. And we have serendipity with the number 18. Okay. Oh my god. All right. Wow, this pile, I mean, I know all of the readings are gonna be just like really great, but like, I don't know, this energy is just making me giggle a lot. It's like, I feel silly right now. Okay. So it's interesting because with this ears wide open card, I actually saw this card when it came out because it flipped over. And it was interesting that this was a card that came out for you because I was hearing that song. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. So I feel like someone's going to be reaching out to you. You're going to be getting news of some kind. It's like, I can't, and I'm shooketh that we have the serendipity card too, because like we're talking about miracles here, okay? So this is like major confirmation from spirit and the universe that like, yes, this miracle is coming, and it is going to come in the most perfect way. It is going to be at exactly the right place at the right time. And okay, I just heard it's gonna knock your socks off. But I definitely feel like you're not gonna see it coming, okay? And not that we need a reason for a miracle to happen to us, because that's kind of defeats the purpose of it being a miracle. But like what I'm getting, especially with this purification card, is that you've been really making a lot of effort in clearing things out of your life that just don't serve you anymore. Whether this is like decluttering your house, getting rid of items that you don't use or need any longer, or whether you've been, you know, overhauling certain habits, thinking patterns, releasing, you know, connections from the past, whether this is like an ex or an ex-friend, or like, you know, any connections or jobs or things that you have already physically removed yourself from, but emotionally, mentally, and energetically may have still been lingering. I feel like you've been doing a lot of hard work in clearing these things out, and now it's like you have space and you're, like I said, at the right place at the right time to be able to receive this. So Spirit's really wanting you to be open-minded, with ears wide open here. You're definitely receiving news of some kind. This could be like a phone call, an email, a text. You could be bumping into someone like in person. And the message here is to really listen. This is about listening, not talking. So I also see this as Spirit wanting you to listen to the signs, synchronicities, the messages that they have been trying to give you. You may have been seeing repeating threes a lot because we have the number 33 here. And the number 3 is all about expansion. It's a very catalytic number. It's very dynamic, and there's a lot of growth and expansion behind it. So whatever information or news that you're going to be receiving here, it's going to expand your consciousness. It's also interesting that I was like so clearly hearing solar plexus when I was meditating on your energy, and we have all of these sunflowers here. So there's this message about being confident in the information and the news that you're receiving, especially if this comes in the form of like an intuitive download or something like that. Spirit is wanting you to be confident in this, because sometimes our logical mind starts to take over and we start to doubt or question what our intuitive side knows is true. So there's this element of being confident. Like if something keeps popping up, whether it's a certain name, whether it's a location, whether it's like a particular opportunity or something, if it keeps popping up, it's for a reason, okay? It's like, it's trying to come into your awareness to let you know that like, hey, energetically I'm here and I'll be there in the physical very soon. So be confident in these messages that you're receiving. Wow, okay, I want to get into the tarot and see what else this is about. So, a Also with this ocean Jasper, and then with this solar energy coming through, like in a very literal way, this is making me think of like a hot beachy destination. So like, I don't know if you've been wanting to like go on vacation or something like that, or like relocate to someplace that's a lot warmer, or someplace that is by the ocean or by a body of water. There could be something about that there as well. And with the serendipity card, this is interesting. Whatever this miracle is, it could be something that you actually dream about, but like dreaming at nighttime, not like, it could be daydreaming too, but I'm specifically getting this message of you may have literally had a dream about this, because the way that this lady here is kind of like floating away with this four-leaf clover, it's kind of reminding me of like a hot air balloon or something. And to me, it's like, I don't know, I got this message that you could have experienced this in the astral realm. So you could have experienced this while dreaming, or possibly even while meditating. So that could be a clue for some of you, okay? Okay. Okay, sorry, there's another message. With this ears wide open, what was the message? I just lost it. Oh, yes. There's this message about if you're too distracted or too busy, it'll be much more difficult for you to pick up on these subtle nuances and subtle messages that are trying to come through. So taking time to meditate, or just taking some time where you can like slow down a little bit and focus on one thing at a time, instead of multitasking, or instead of splitting your energy in many different areas. This will also help you to be able to tune into these messages that are trying to come through. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell us about the miracle that is on its way to pile number 1, please? What is this miracle that is coming into pile number 1's life? Ooh, okay. We have the sun. We're going to take it upright. We also have the Knight of Cups. Wow, there's so much sun energy here. Look at all these sunflowers. Oh my gosh. So seeing sunflowers could also be a sign for you. I'm feeling this card. We also have the Hanged Man. What else, please? What is this miracle that's on its way to pile number 1? Okay, we also have the Hierophant. I just saw 1111 on the timer too. Okay, and on the back of the deck we have the Empress, another 3. Wow, okay. And look at all these major arcana. You have 4 out of 5 cards are major arcana, and you have a court card here. Wow, so this is major. And I mean, yes, we are talking about miracles here, but like, wow, okay. The Sun, the Hanged Man, the Hierophant, the Empress, the Knight of Cups. I'm going to throw out some zodiac signs in case it's relevant for you. We have very strong Leo energy, Pisces energy, and water signs in general, including Scorpio and Cancer. We have Taurus, and then with the Empress, we have Taurus and Libra. So you could be one of those signs or have those placements, or this could have to do with the person who's communicating this news or information to you. So, okay, I definitely see someone is absolutely making an offer here with the Knight of Cups. This could be romantic, doesn't have to be. This could just be any opportunity that is presented to you that is going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, okay? Because this is the Knight of Cups we're talking about. So this is something that you're going to love. It's going to make you feel excited. It's something that you're passionate about. It's something that I just heard, my cup runneth over. So it is going to just like fill you to the brim and then some, okay? And we also see that with the sun. Like the sun is arguably the most positive card in the entire tarot deck, and this is what came out for you first. So I'm also seeing that whatever this miracle is, like it's bringing a lot of clarity to you. This could be about having a change of perspective with the Hanged Man and the Hierophant here. This does feel very spiritual. So this could have to do with a spiritual awakening of some kind that brings you a lot of clarity as to the direction that you want to go in your life and what it is that you want to create and build. I'm getting this like very strong, yes, there's very strong Taurus energy with the Empress and the Hierophant, and having this 333 energy here, there's something that you're mastering. This could be a spiritual lesson, okay? And the miracle could be finally conquering and like coming out on top of this really difficult lesson or even like a karmic situation. And it's totally going to shift not only your perspective, but your entire world on its head. And I mean that in the best way possible. Whatever this is, it is going to make you see things in a completely different way. You will not be able to unsee what you've seen. You're not going to be able to unhear what you've heard. This information or this news, whatever this offer is, or this download of information, it is going to change you and change your whole life, and you're not going to be able to revert backwards. There's something that's being unlocked here. You may have been in this kind of position where you may have felt a little bit stuck or slow in some area of your life, or feeling like things aren't really moving along quickly. But what's interesting is that this energy is clearing out, and things are going to flow so much easier and so much more naturally for you. And it's interesting because what I'm picking up is that your perspective on this time moving slow, it's no longer going to bother you. You're actually going to enjoy moving at your own pace. You're no longer going to feel the need to have to rush to the next thing, to have to rush to hit the next milestone, to rush to accomplish certain things. You're going to feel so much more comfortable in following your own rhythm and following things in a natural way. There's also a lot of abundance here with the Empress and the Sun as well. So this could be material abundance for you coming in, but abundance can come in a multitude of things. This could be an abundance of joy, an abundance of health, an abundance of inner peace. Okay, so because under the Empress, we have the Five of Cups. So whatever you feel like you've been lacking, whatever it is that you feel like you may have lost in the past, this is the abundance that is coming in for you. But I'm definitely seeing a lot of celebrations. And it's interesting because there's 3 people in the Sun card, 3 people in the Hierophant card, and we also there's the Empress with a dog and a cat, that's 3. And even in the Knight of Cups, there's a cat and there's a shark in the water, another 3. So there's so many 3s here. I want to grab more cards and see I'm hearing like 3rd time's the charm, or things coming in 3s. So Spirit, can you clarify what are these 3 things? Can we get one card to represent each of these 3 things, please? What is the first thing that's coming? What is this? Okay. What is this first thing? I keep hearing that song, you guys. You could be coming into union with someone. Whoever this person is, it's very divinely guided, whether this has to do with romance or like a friend, a business partner, someone from your soul tribe. This could even be a spirit guide coming into your life. Like it's very, it's definitely a soulful connection. Okay, what's this? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. This is the first thing coming out. So this is telling me that you are going to be healing from something that has just held you back for so long. This could be a certain limiting belief that you have about yourself. Again, this could have to do with a connection from the past that you may have already physically separated from, but energetically and emotionally and mentally, you may still have been caught up within this connection. And so you're healing from this. You're healing from this. And this is like once and for all going to be removed out of your energy, and you're going to feel so much lighter and so much more free. That's definitely what this purification card is about here. Oh, okay. It's a lot of cards. Let's see. What's the second thing? Are we taking both? Okay, so next we have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands coming out. So this is telling me that the second part of this miracle is that you are going to be receiving clarity on a certain decision that you have to make. So I was kind of mentioning that before, that you're going to be getting clarity on possibly like what direction it is that you want to move in life, or like what you want to take action towards. And this is a confirmation of that. The Ace of Swords again talks about communication as well. So this could be like, okay, let's say you have two options, right? Say this is about like two different career paths that you're considering, and you're like, I don't really know which one I want to go for because I kind of like both of them and I feel like I could be successful at either one. This could be an opportunity coming in that is one of those options, and it's like by this opportunity coming in, it kind of makes the decision for you, in the sense of like, if you've asked for a sign from the universe, like help me to, you know, make a decision as to which of these options I should take, you know, if I should be a soccer player or if I should be a teacher. Okay, just as an example, somebody could be reaching out and extending an opportunity to you to join a soccer team competitively, or to teach at a university in a country or a city that you've always wanted to live in. And it's like, boom, there's your sign, there's your confirmation. Okay, beautiful. Wow, we even had the Hierophant on the back of the deck, and I just saw 2112 on the timer. So the universe is going to mirror back to you through this opportunity what it is that is perfectly suited for you, that really reflects like not only what you're passionate about and what you're talented at, but what you're really going to thrive in as well. So let's take a look and see what this third thing is. What is this third part of the miracle, please, Spirit? Okay. Wow, we have the Magician. Wow. I just heard a wild card. Wow, and we have Death at the back of the deck. Look at all these 1s and 3s, you guys. Yes, okay, I heard wild card with the Magician, and it, like, the vibe that I got, it's kind of like it could be anything that you want it to be. It's like they're taking me to Aladdin, where, you know, he has like the genie's lamp and he could wish for anything. It's like that. That's what I'm getting here. It's like the Spirit saying, well, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? And whatever it is that you want, you can have it. this could be about a specific thing that you've already been trying to manifest. And if that's the case, here's your confirmation that this is what's coming in. But whatever this is, especially having death on the back of the deck here, it's really going to transform your whole life. This is what I was saying before, where you're not going to be able to unsee what you've seen or unhear what you've heard. You're not going to be able to go backwards. Things are going to just fundamentally change in the most like beautiful, positive way. It's like, I feel like you've been wanting this. You've been wanting a change. You've been wanting things to be different. And this is what's coming. We have the King of Pentacles under the Death card. So this could have to do with your career, your health, your physical environment, your abundance. Okay, there's a lot of abundance here. King of Pentacles, Empress, and the Sun. Wow. So you could be receiving a lot of money. Like this could be a raise, a bonus, a promotion. This could be like a lottery. This could also be inheritance, especially because we have death here, which is ruled by Scorpio. And the 8th house, one of the things that it rules over is other people's money, which includes inheritance. So that could be something as well. Also something that you've invested in the past can be finally giving you the results that you've been looking for. Whether this is like a literal like investment into, you know, like the stock market or something like that, or if you you know, put some work out there, put a project out there in the past and it didn't take off in the way that you thought it would. It's like almost like a delayed reaction is kind of what I'm feeling here. Okay, wow. So I want to close this reading off by getting some advice from Spirit to see if there's anything that you can do to help facilitate this, or if there's just any advice or guidance that wants to come through in a general sense for you that would really help you out right now. So Spirit, what is the advice, please, for pile 1? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're going to take these 2 top cards. So we have the Turtle Spirit, Slow and Steady Wins the Race, number 62. Again, this like ocean jasper. I'm like being taken to Australia. That could be relevant for somebody. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh my God, that's what I was talking about at the beginning, is that you're not going to feel this need to rush. There's no need to rush. You can take your time. You can follow your own pace. You don't need to feel caught up in like, you know, the hustle culture and like what other people are doing and trying to keep up with others. Spirit's saying forget it. Follow your own pace and do things in a way that feels naturally to you. And this is going to lead you exactly to where you need to be at exactly the perfect time. Like, it's impossible for you to miss out on what is yours. It is always going to be there. So there's no need to stress yourself out by feeling the need to rush. You can take your time. You can breathe. Stop to smell the flowers, okay? Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey of getting there, knowing 100% that you are going to get there, period. Okay, we also have the Rhino Spirit, Overcome Any Obstacle, number 50. So Spirit's saying whatever obstacles come up, it's not to... it's not a punishment, and it doesn't mean that that's the end of the road. Okay, these obstacles are there because there's something for you to learn, or these obstacles come up because Spirit is trying to redirect you to an easier way to get to your desired outcome. And Spirit's also saying that you are fully equipped to deal with any challenges, any obstacles, any problems that come up along your path. You're very intelligent, you're very resourceful, and you will be connected with the people, the resources, the energy, everything that you need to get to where you need to go. So when problems come up or obstacles come up, like, don't fret. You're going to be fine. Okay, very clear message coming through. Wow, on the back of the deck we have the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Wow. The miracles are endless. And I love that, like, this is literally a reading about what miracle is coming next for you. So Spirit is saying the miracles are endless. Like, yes, what you heard in this reading is what's coming towards you, but also there's no limit to the miracles that you can experience. It's kind of like this magician card, like whatever you want, you can have, right? And we have this infinity symbol over his head, again, representing this endless, infinite abundance of miracles. So don't think that when this happens, like this is it and you've hit your quota. Like, no, the universe doesn't work that way. You can have as many miracles as you want, okay? And the true miracle is that the miracle is already here. So pile 1, this is your reading. I'm so excited for you. Let me know in the comments how this resonated and what you thought of it. I would love to hear from you. I really hope this reading helped you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, friends. Hey there, pile 2. If you chose the Galaxite, this is your reading all about what miracle is coming in next for you. I'm so excited. So it's interesting that you chose the Galaxite because this crystal is a micro labradorite crystal. I don't know if the camera has picked it up, but it has these little shimmery bits in it. And this crystal always makes me think of space, like intergalacticness. It's like a very otherworldly kind of crystal to me. And this crystal helps with strengthening and protecting your energy, your aura. It also helps you to connect to your intuition and your spiritual side. So very interesting. We'll see how that plays into your reading. When I was tuning into your energy before turning on the camera, I was I was hearing Green Goblin, and like they were referencing that Spider-Man movie. I don't remember which one it was, but it's like one of the older ones with Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, and James Franco. So look, I don't know. To me, it's kind of random. I haven't watched that movie in a hot minute, so I don't know if you want to watch that movie, if there's messages for you in there, or if that has any relevance or significance to you, but that's what was coming through. So let's first take a look at your oracle cards, and then we are going to get more information with the tarot. So wow, we have Beyond the Ordinary, number 45. It's very fitting with the Galaxite crystal. Okay, we also have Going Forward. And we have Between Worlds. Wow, okay. So pile 2. The miracle that I'm seeing for you is that you are no longer going to be caught in the in-between. Okay, so you may have felt that like things have ended, but nothing new has yet begun, and you've been in this kind of like weird limbo place. And the miracle that is coming towards you is that there is something that is coming in that is going to push you into the next chapter, okay? And, you know, it's really funny, actually, this Beyond the Ordinary card, because in the guidebook, this card talks about the fact that, okay, they're actually saying to read it, so give me a second. I'm gonna go grab the book. So this card here, Beyond the Ordinary, it's connected to the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. And so the key concepts are the mystical, ineffable part of life, trusting in the invisible world without understanding it, recognizing that some things cannot be known in advance and are not meant to be grasped intellectually, the awareness that everything is as it should be, even if it doesn't make any sense. So it says, beyond our ordinary worlds defined by our memory, our intellect, and our five senses is a mystical realm of beauty, magic, and extraordinary potential. This is a spiritual realm, the quantum reality, called by some the great mystery. This place doesn't operate under the same laws we're used to, but rather has its own way of working that is perfect, though hard for us to understand. When you want to know what is to come, the nature of something, or where you're heading, it's natural to turn to a trusted oracle and expect some kind of answer that will inform your view of how things are, might be, or should be. Sometimes this is not possible because the elements cannot be named or are not yet in place. Things may be still in flux, so you cannot know and may never be meant to know. No matter how hard you try to understand why something happened or how or when it will happen, now is the time to surrender to not knowing. The mystery is a mystery because it is at present unknowable and as yet unmade. Even its potential is impossible to understand. What is waiting for you lies beyond the ordinary, but it has not yet chosen its shape, its path, and the manner by which it will be delivered. Your job is to stay the course, allowing whatever comes to be exactly as it will, without trying to ascertain anything in advance. So it's kind of funny. Like, it's not funny, but it's funny. So we will get what information we can. But what I'm seeing with Between Worlds and going forward is that you will be advancing. There will be progress to be made in some area of your life, whether this is like in a general sense or if there's like one certain thing that you've been waiting on to happen so that you can move forward, whether this is like a contract ending or an opportunity coming in, hearing back on an application, gaining clarity or information about something that would help you to move forward, healing emotionally or mentally from something that may have happened in the past. Either way, there's going to be progress and forward momentum here. And it's interesting because with this Between Worlds card, there's this clear-cut definition here. And we also kind of see that with this pathway. It's splitting this field into two. So there's going to be this clear-cut, distinct difference from before this thing happens and after this thing happens. And I'm also finding it interesting that we have this Between Worlds and we have this Galaxite crystal here. There could be something about like a certain psychic or spiritual gift coming through where you are able to go beyond the veil and interact with energies, communicate with spirit. This could be mediumship. This could be tapping into the Akashic record, things like that, especially because we also have this beyond the ordinary, which is connected to the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. This is our connection to source. This is how we channel information and downloads from source into the physical. So there could be something about that as well, because they're also showing me the High Priestess in my mind's eye. And the High Priestess is all about going between worlds. She is the intermediary of the physical and of the spiritual realm. She's able to cross over into both. And they're also referencing the story of Persephone, which I will give you a very brief synopsis if you don't know it already. But she, in Greek myth, Persephone is the daughter of Demeter, who is the goddess of the harvest. And one day Persephone was out picking flowers, and Hades, the god of the underworld, saw how beautiful she was, and so he kidnapped her and brought her to the underworld. And while she was down there, he offered her pomegranate, which is the fruit of the dead. It also represents fertility and abundance as well. And because she ate the fruit of the dead, she was pretty much forced to stay in the underworld. Now, when Demeter realized that Persephone was missing, she went on a complete rampage, and all of the crops and harvests completely died and withered away. And so humanity was really suffering because of this. And so Zeus interfered and basically made a deal with Hades where Persephone would stay in the underworld with him 3 months of the year, and the remaining 9 months she would be allowed to return to the, mortal world, so to speak. And so this is where the idea of winter comes into play, where all of the harvest and all the crops die in the winter because Demeter is mourning the loss of her daughter into the underworld. And when she comes back in the springtime, this is when we see renewal and fertility and growth happening. So I don't know why this story came through. There could be some significance there as to, like I was saying, talking about going between worlds, or this idea of maybe things may have been feeling very like stuck or stagnant, or like nothing is growing. But I feel like you're going to be entering the springtime. There's going to be like an expansion and growth and renewal coming in for you. Okay, so very, very interesting. Let's get the tarot and let's find out like what this is about. Let's see what information we can get for you. So Spirit, please, what is it that you can tell us about this miracle that is coming in next for pile number 2, please? What is this miracle that is coming in next for pile 2? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. Let's see what else. What is this miracle that is coming? Are we taking all of these? Yes. So we have the Five of Wands. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, and on the back of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Okay. Wow, interesting. Underneath that was the Four of Pentacles. All right. Okay. There has been a conflict of some sort, whether this is an internal conflict of maybe not being able to decide on something, or not being able to heal or move on from something, or this could be even an external conflict between you and a person, you and, a certain situation where things are in disharmony. Whatever this situation is that has been making you feel very stuck, making you feel like you can't do anything, that you're just it's almost like succumbing to this energy of constantly going in this loop of conflict. Okay, so whatever this is, it's being cleared away because we have the Ace of Swords here. And to me, the Ace of Swords, one thing that it represents is being able to cut and clear away like what's no longer serving us. So this Five of Wands, they're showing it to me as a bundle of knots. And we have this Ace of Swords here that's coming and just slicing it. And like all of these knots, all of these ropes are no longer tangled. And this conflict goes away. So you're having clarity about how to move forward from this. And actually, the fact that we have, it's the Ace of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Hangman, and then the Ace of Wands. So we have these two aces that are sandwiching this conflict that's been making you stuck. So what I'm seeing is that the miracle here is you're receiving this clarity and you're receiving this new information that is going to allow you to overcome whatever has been making you stuck and whatever has been causing a lot of drama and chaos in your life, okay? And what this is also leading to is now that your energy will no longer be caught up in this Five of Wands energy, you are going to feel so much lighter, and you will have so much more energy to put towards things that you actually enjoy and towards things that you actually want to invest in. Because sometimes, life happens, shit happens, and we are forced to deal with things that like we'd rather not be dealing with, but we don't really have a choice because it's there in our environment. And it could be really draining. And then it leaves us like not having the energy or the time or the resources to invest in the things that like we actually want to grow. So I see that by being able to clear this away, whatever there could be news or information or something that's coming in that resolves this. This could even be a legal matter for some of you. Take it how it resonates. But it's going to open up these possibilities for you to start being creative again. You're going to feel like you have so much more energy. You're going to feel lighter. Like you will literally feel less dense, and you will feel more like energy, like lighter, ethereal. You're going to feel passionate. You're going to get your creativity back, okay? This could be even about like if you've been facing creative block or writer's block or something to that effect, if you've been feeling unmotivated or uninspired. All of this is coming back to you, and you're going to have all of these creative ideas. And what's also amazing is that with these creative ideas, you're also going to have this kind of clarity and conviction of being able to put it into action with the King of Swords here. I'm definitely seeing something about contracts. Okay, so you could be signing a new contract, like maybe a new work contract or a new contract for a lease or a mortgage or like something like that. I'm getting something about like a change of environment. Okay, so this could be moving homes, moving jobs, something like that. Yeah, and again, we have, with this Galaxite, I keep hearing like out of this world. So I feel like you are literally going to be plucked from one environment and like one situation that's been unfavorable and like really dissatisfying for you. And it's going to drop you into a completely different world where you're going to be free of that. And you're going to have all of this like energy and passion and clarity and lightness to you that you can really start to move forward in the direction that you've been wanting to go in, and no longer being held back by whatever this Five of Wands, Hanged Man, Four of Cups energy has been. Because with this Four of Cups, it's like you want to be taking this cup that's, representing your desires or your passion or like your hobbies, whatever the case, your relationships. But it's like you're being forced in some way, or you're feeling like you have no choice but to be focused on these three cups that are like not satisfying you. You're like, this is not it. Like, no, this is not it. Like, this is not how I want to feel. This is not what I want to be dealing with. This is not the person. This is not the job. This is not the company. This is not the city. Like, whatever this is, you've not been satisfied. And so the miracle is that you are literally being plucked from this into exactly where it is that you want to be. I also want to mention, so we're starting with the Ace of Swords and then ending with the King of Swords. So this represents the very first card of the suit and the very final card of the suit. So expect major growth here. Okay, like you're literally going from the Ace. You know what it takes to get from the Ace to the King? And you're doing that, and it's the fact that they're both coming up here. So you have to get through the Ace, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and then you finally get to the King. So you are mastering something. You are overcoming so much in a short period of time. And this could be why you have been stuck in this situation for so long. Part of the miracle is that you're going to be realizing that while you may have been stuck in some regard, there has been progress being made. You just haven't seen it. And then all of a sudden, it's like you're not realizing that like you feel like you're still at this Ace of Swords, but you're not seeing that you've actually have been going through this entire suit. You've been going through all the minor arcana. You've worked your way from the Page to the Knight to the Queen. And then all of a sudden you're going to be at the King of Swords. And before you know it, you're going to be in this completely new environment. And you're going to be like, wow, I didn't even realize how much I've grown through this situation and how much I've learned. I see a lot of intellect, a lot of wisdom, and I'm seeing a lot of books here. So I don't know if if you write, if you're in journalism, if you're a teacher of some kind, or if there's just like some kind of message that you feel inspired to share. You could even be inspired to share your experiences about the situation and help people who are in similar situations themselves. That's something else that I'm getting here. And what I love about this Hangman is even though he's stuck in this uncomfortable position and he's all locked up, he's also holding the key. He's also holding the key. So this is telling me that it's like the answers are within you. Okay? And any answers that you feel like you may lack are going to be channeled through you. With Beyond the Ordinary, this Galaxite, Between Worlds, the story that I was talking about at the beginning, like you're definitely going to be getting divine clarity, divine answers as to how you can move forward. Is there anything else that we need to know about this spirit for pile 2 and what this miracle is? Is there anything else that I've missed or anything that you want to clarify or elaborate on? Okay. So we have the Page of Cups. Okay, yes. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay, interesting. I just heard Hecate. So there's a lot of Greek mythology coming through. I don't know if that's something you're interested in or something that maybe you enjoy researching or reading about with this King of Swords. But Hecate represents past, present, and future. She represents the triad. So this could be, like I said, past, present, future, mind, body, soul, physical, mental, ethereal, etc., etc. So why is that coming through? Oh, I see. Okay, so there's this message of facing things head on, not resisting, and focusing on the present moment. Don't focus too much on the past. Stay grounded in the present moment, knowing that you are not going to be stuck here forever and that things are going to be moving forward soon, because like out of these 3 horses down here, I'm like very strongly being pulled to this one in the middle representing the present and this one pointing to the right side, which is the future. Very interesting. There's definitely a veil being lifted here. This could even be, okay. So the Eight of Swords, it in the traditional imagery, it shows someone who is bound by this like ribbon or rope, and there's a circle of swords around her, and so she's not able to move forward. But the thing about the Eight of Swords is that it doesn't represent literal limitation, physical limitation. It represents a limitation of the mind. It represents a self-limiting belief or some kind of like a self-limiting belief or a habit that is keeping us held back. And the thing about the Eight of Swords is that it can be really difficult to hear, but with the Eight of Swords, this is self-inflicting. So it could be that the situation that you find yourself stuck in, you may feel like you have no choice but to be stuck there. But what I'm kind of picking up here is that you have a lot more power and control than you think you do, especially with this King of Swords. Wow, I just split the deck when we have the High Priestess. Exactly. So I feel like part of the miracle that's coming in for you is feeling more empowered to start taking more control of your life and realizing that like Your mind doesn't control you, you control your mind. Okay, you're getting to this point where you're the King of Swords and you are the master of your mind. The mind can be a tool that can either hold us back or can help us to move forward and empower us. And you have a choice as to which way you want to go with this. Now with the Page of Cups here, yeah, I feel like this has a lot to do with your emotions, your creativity. We also have the Four of Wands coming out. There's definitely a change of home, a change of environment, moving to somewhere or being surrounded by people where you feel like you belong is a strong message. And then we have the Tower, yes. So these illusions of being held back or these self-limiting beliefs are falling away, and you're going to be receiving clarity. You're going to be seeing things for what they are and seeing how you may have been the one who's been holding yourself back, and that, ultimately other people can't really control you. Now, I know it's one thing, like, if you're in a contract or, like, something like that, of course. But what I'm picking up here is, like, I feel like the miracle is that you are really going to be seeing yourself for who you truly are, and you're going to be stepping into your power, and you're going to feel like so shocked as to how much power you really have. And I'm picking up this energy of you may feel a bit angry, and that's normal. Like, you may feel a bit angry as to, like, wow, I can't believe, like, I've let myself stay stuck, or I've kept myself in this situation, or I gave my power away. It's okay to feel that way. But just know that you never have to give your power away anymore. Once you see your power and you recognize your power, everything is going to change for you. And then we also have the Three of Wands on the back of the deck. Again, this talks about moving forward, stepping out of your comfort zone, going into uncharted territory. So you're definitely moving very far beyond what has been familiar to you. Whether this is a physical location, whether this is a mental state, whether this is emotional blockages. It's like you are moving like so far away from what it is that you know, and you're stepping into this completely new era of your life where, like, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, I can't believe that was me, and I can't believe that was my life, because, like, who I am now and where I'm at now is literally entirely different. Like, this is a whole other book that we're reading now. This isn't even a new chapter. This is a completely new book that we've picked up. And underneath that was the Lovers. So you could be coming into union as well with different soulmates, whether this is romantic, whether this is friendships, whether this is a location, whether this is a job that you love, especially with this Page of Cups here. I'm seeing a lot more balance, a lot more harmony, and a much stronger foundation. Like, we have the Four of Wands next to the Tower, which is so interesting. So it's like the illusions are falling away. Everything that hasn't been serving you is falling away. And you're going to be left with such a strong foundation and such strong mental fortitude and conviction and empowerment within yourself, and the skill of discernment, the skill of having clarity and creating clarity as well, and also having this ability of perception, awareness. Your third eye, okay, in summary, your third eye is opening. And once it's open, like, you will not be able to go back, okay? That's exactly why we have this Between Worlds card and Beyond the Ordinary. Your third eye is opening. You're receiving clarity. You're seeing things for how they are. The rose-tinted glasses are falling off. The illusions are falling away. And you're going to recognize how intellectual, how smart you are, and how you may have been putting your energy into situations, people, or things that just weren't giving anything back to you. Okay, so we're going to pull some advice for you, but some advice that's already coming through is to be kind to yourself, be compassionate towards yourself. Don't beat yourself up for not knowing what you didn't know until you knew it. You know what I mean? We've all been there. And Spirit is wanting you to focus on this energy of excitement about moving forward and no longer feeling like you're stuck. So what is the advice, please? What is the advice for pile 2? Okay. So the first card that we have is the Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries, number 3. Yes, beautiful. I feel like that goes really well with this energy of the 5 of Wands. Like, especially if you've been, well, okay, whether you've been in conflict with other people or this is conflict within yourself, it's really important to set boundaries. Like, you know, it's kind of unfortunate that we need to do this, but sometimes we need to tell people how we deserve to be treated. Like, some people just aren't respectful. Some people just don't get it. And like, it's our job to be like, no, like, I don't accept being treated like this. If you want to be my friend, if you want to be, you know, whoever to me, like, this is how I expect to be treated. These are my needs. And if you can't meet that, if you can't respect that, then I don't know if this is going to work. And Spirit's really wanting you to be confident about communicating this with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. You're really going to have to stand your ground and stand in your power, okay? Because some people are going to try to test this, okay? So you're really going to have to stand your ground and like be very firm about this. And yes, exactly. We also have the Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. I also love that we have the number 3 and the number 4. This is like, again, telling me that there's going to be so much progress and so much forward movement happening. So yes, be fearless and bold in communicating to people, whether it's your boundaries, your needs, communicating if something is unfair or unjust. Being bold and fearless about who you are authentically. And also about like the kind of behavior that you're going to accept and not accept. Like, I get this feeling that you like you guys are really kind and compassionate, and you may feel bad about standing up for yourself because maybe you've been taught that like, if you do that, that makes you a bad person or that makes you mean or something like that. And Spirit is saying no. Like, look, especially being a tarot reader and things like that, like, people may have assumptions that it's all love and light all the time. And like, no, okay? Like, some days I wake up and I could cut a bitch. Like, that's just the truth of it. And I struggled with that for some time. Like, oh, I shouldn't feel like that. Like, you know, I shouldn't feel angry. I shouldn't feel, you know, pissed off or whatever. And it's like, no. We have these emotions for a reason. And like, yeah, you can be love and light, but you can also stand up for yourself. You can also like say no to people who are trying to disrespect you. You can say no to people who are trying to overstep your boundaries. Okay? It doesn't make you a bad person. So don't feel guilty about that. Okay, pile 2? On the back of the deck, we have the Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful. And we also have the number 11 here. Wow. Yeah, this is really going to transform your whole life. Being able to just feel empowered and like not take shit from anyone anymore. Like, you are going to feel so confident and so proud of yourself and like so limitless too. I keep hearing with this Badger Spirit, honey badger don't give a fuck. So yes, okay. Pile 2, this was your reading. This was very interesting. It was not what I was expecting, but I would love to hear what you thought of this and how it resonated for you. So let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! Hey there, Pile 3. if you chose the Citrine, this is going to be a reading all about what miracle is coming towards you next. So the Citrine is connected to the solar plexus chakra. This is a really high vibe, joyful energy. It's like very creative. It's very sunny. And it's just a feel-good crystal. Like, I love citrine. This is also great if you're trying to attract wealth and abundance into your life. So when I was tuning into your energy just now, they were showing me jellyfish and whales. So I don't know if either of those animals have any significance to you. But a couple things that came to mind were this idea of perspective, because obviously whales are very, very large and jellyfish are quite small. So something about seeing the bigger picture, but also the details. And then I was also getting this message of like going with the flow and taking your time with things. There's like a very peaceful energy coming through. So let's see how that plays into the reading. If it does play into it, sometimes I just get like random messages that to me have no connection to the reading, but it could be significant for you. So let's start off by taking a look at your oracle cards first, and then we're going to get more detail with the tarot. So we have Smoke and Mirrors, number 42. Okay, you actually got 2 of these cards coming out. The other groups just got 1. So we have Courage. We also have New Beginnings. And then we also have Time for a Nap, number 24. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have 42, 24. So we have mirroring numbers here. Oh, and we literally have a mirror. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I'm getting a lot of messages, so give me a minute here. So what I'm getting from this is you're going to be receiving clarity about something that maybe has been confusing you with the Smoke and Mirrors card, or there could be this like self-limiting belief or a certain perception that you have of yourself that's been holding you back in some way, and it's like this is what's being lifted. The fog is being cleared and you're going to see yourself clearly now. You may have felt that you've been in this kind of cocoon for a while, like going hermit mode, really retreating, isolating yourself, spending more time by yourself and things like that. And you may have been trying to just go through this process of self-discovery and like trying to really understand who you are. And if that's not resonating, then this is part of the miracle that's coming in, okay? But what I'm seeing is that, okay, I'm actually going to rearrange these because I'm kind of seeing this as a story. So you have Smoke and Mirrors, which talks about illusion. And we have Time for a Nap. So it's like things in your life may have slowed down because of certain illusions or self-limiting beliefs that you have about yourself. And the miracle is that this is being cleared and you are being gifted with this great sense of courageousness and boldness to step into something brand new. So for example, like maybe you've had a certain insecurity about a talent that you have and it's always held you back from like really going after it. Like for example, maybe you love to sing but feel insecure and feel like maybe you're actually not that great. Maybe you're just, completely delusioned and like you're not actually a great singer, that you would never make it as a singer. And so maybe you put this passion of yours on hold. Maybe you stopped pursuing it because you're like, what's the point? Like, I'm no Ariana Grande, I'm no Whitney Houston, I'm no Sam Smith. Like, what's the point? You are going to be waking up to your true potential and really seeing yourself for who you truly are. And you are going to have this newfound sense of courage to put yourself out there. So continuing on with this example of being a singer, this is like, you know, waking up one day and being like, you know what? I'm going to start singing again. Like, I'm going to start posting covers on YouTube. I'm going to start writing my own songs. I'm going to start busking on the streets. I'm going to start, doing live shows at a bar or at, different venues, things like that. And it's really going to launch you into this, like, whole new chapter of your life, because now you have this courageousness and this confidence, especially with the citrine here, to put yourself into this new beginning. Or this miracle could also be an opportunity coming your way that would be like a foot in the door for you to go after this thing that you're so passionate about, that in the past, if you've gotten that opportunity, you may have not actually gone after it. Okay, so maybe you feel like you've missed your chance, you missed your opportunity. Wow, I'm hearing, oh my God. I just heard like you may feel like you really shit the bed with something. Okay. But the miracle is that there's a new opportunity, there's a new beginning, there's a new offer that's coming in, and this time you're going to be courageous enough to say yes. Oh my God, I have goosebumps, you guys. This is amazing. Wow, okay. It's definitely something that you've dreamed about, daydreamed about, fantasized about, used to think about a lot. And so, okay, we have these mirroring numbers. So you may see 4224 or 2442. It's also making me, like, when we add 2 and 2 together, we get 4. So it's like 444. So you're being reminded that, like, you are so protected and, like, really being supported with this new beginning, this opportunity that's coming your way. And also, when we reduce each of these numbers, we get 6. And 6 is all about harmony, unconditional love, balance, reciprocity. I'm also hearing freedom. Okay, so freedom from these illusions, freedom from these self-limiting beliefs that have been holding you back from going after what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what brings you pleasure. Oh my God, pile 3. Okay, let's see what else. Let's get the tarot. Spirit, what can you tell us about this miracle that is coming in next for pile number 3, please? What else can you tell us? Are we taking all of these? Okay, so we have the Devil, we have the Tower, we have the 3 of Swords, we also have the 10 of Pentacles, and I'm gonna get one more card actually. Can we get one more card? What is this miracle that's coming next for pile 3? Okay. Let's just get one more card, please. There we go. In reverse or upright? Upright. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. On the back of the deck, we have the Moon. Okay. So this is very, very interesting. Okay. So literally, okay, the fact that we have the Devil followed by the Tower, and these 2 major arcana succeed each other. So literally the Devil is card 15, the Tower is card 16. Okay. And this is exactly what I was talking about when I was saying these self-limiting beliefs that you have, things that have been holding you back, these illusions that you've had around this and around yourself are literally falling away. And this pain that you have felt, or this conflict within you, is being lifted. Okay, so it could be that it's like your heart has always wanted to go after this, but your mind has really held you back from pursuing it. Like, you may have this internal battle where you're like, oh God, like I love singing. I can't imagine my life without singing. But then your brain is like, well, you're not really that good at it, or like, you can't make a career out of that, or like, you know, whatever negative self-talk or self-limiting beliefs that come up. And so this has brought you a lot of pain and a lot of dissatisfaction too. But the miracle is that this is what's being cleared away. This is what's being healed within you. And it's going to bring you like so much fulfillment. Like, whatever this is going to make you rich. It's going to make you wealthy. With the 10 of Pentacles here, 10s always represent a surplus of energy. And this is the Pentacles. So this is physical, tangible energy, or physical, tangible things. So money, health, abundance, wealth, things like this. So this is an overabundance of money and things of that nature. This is like intergenerational wealth. Like, you will be able to take care of your parents. You'll be able to take care of your children, your children's children. This is something that's going to be passed down. This is legacy energy. Okay. I'm also hearing fame and fortune. Okay. So like, you will be known for this. Oh, I just got the chills. You will be known for this. Not just in terms of like an audience and things like that, but in the future, like, this is crazy. Wow. Okay. In the future, many generations into the future, your descendants will like, they'll know of you, in the sense of like, yeah, my great grandmother Jennifer, like, yeah, that's my great grandma, like, you know, that super famous singer that like won all these Grammys and stuff. Like, yeah, I'm related to her, or like something like that. It's like there's this sense of pride that I'm picking up that's coming from like future generations in your lineage. And also that these future generations will be able to reap the benefits of what you have been able to sow for yourself. Okay, and with the 6 of Pentacles, it's like, exactly, it's like you will be able to provide and give to others, whether this is your family, whether this is like humanitarian work, if that's something that you want to do, like, you know, give to charities, things like that. But I'm also seeing the 6 of Pentacles is you finally getting what you deserve. It's like this was always meant for you, and it's just been waiting for you. So it's like, I feel like as soon as this opportunity comes in, which with the moon here, it's going to hit you when you least expect it. It's like the universe is giving you what you've always been meant to receive. And I'm hearing like you're going to eat. Like wow, yes, there's so much, so many blessings that are going to result from this too. Also with this moon card and having the devil here, this represents like very deep subconscious wounds and fears. So this is major pile 3. This isn't just like, you know, I don't know, like overcoming this like little thing. Like, no, this is actually major. This is like very deep subconscious fear, pain, self-limiting beliefs. This can even be something like ancestral that's been passed down. So like ancestral karma or something like this that you are clearing away. And because, yes, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is an ancestral pattern that you are clearing away. And because of this, you are going to reap in quantities that like no one in your family ever has. Like you will be the first. So that, you know, like for example, like you could be the first person to graduate college or to get your PhD. You could be the first person in your family to own a house. You could be the first person in your family to own multiple properties, to be famous, to make over a certain amount of money. It's like you're breaking some kind of cyclical lineage limitation or karma. That's why those messages of family and being able to provide and like future generations like really looking up to you and like knowing you and feeling grateful for you and being able to reap what you've sown. It's like future generations are going to benefit from this. Oh my God, you guys. Wow, this is making me kind of emotional. And also, the devil does talk about material abundance and material pleasures as well. So I'm seeing a lot of enjoyment. Like, this is like being able to indulge in really good food and like entertainment and like, you know, shopping sprees, luxury, going to the spa, traveling, like things you may have never been able to do before, or like treating people in your family to these types of experiences that they've never been able to make happen for themselves. Wow. Oh my God. I love this so much for you. I'm so proud of you and I'm really fucking excited. Let's see what else. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this? Like I know it's going to be different for everyone, but I want to know what this is. Can you tell us about what this like new beginning is, please? For pile 3 and this miracle that's coming towards him. Or anything else that we can know about this? Anything you want to elaborate on or clarify? Okay, we have the sun. Beautiful. Yeah, and it's like we see the sun rising here as well. Wow, okay, so we have the sun and the moon. Oh, and we have another moon here. Okay. Yeah, and you know, with that, the energy of 6 coming out, this idea of balance and having all of this solar and lunar energy, it's bringing me back to that message of, yes, balance, harmony between your feminine energy and your masculine energy, of being able to take action on your passions, on your desires, and to no longer feel, you know, held back by the ego or held back by self-limiting beliefs or fears. It's like being able to just move forward. Wow. We have the Queen of Pentacles, like talking about eating. Yes, Queen of Pentacles. This could be something that you do from home, especially with this 10 of Pentacles here as well. Yeah, I'm like, it's like something that you do at home or can do at home. But this also could be like, part of this miracle is like, yes, moving, maybe getting your dream home, being able to start working from home, running your own business, having a happy, healthy, harmonized, like domestic life, family life. I'm hearing like good health and hospitality as well. Okay, we also have the Ace of Swords coming through. Yes, there's definitely something about using your voice and like being more confident. Speaking on what you're passionate about, speaking your truth, being authentic, showing up as you are, putting yourself out there. There's definitely going to be an offer coming in with this Ace of Swords. I think the Ace of Swords came out in every single reading. Okay, we also have the Queen of Cups too. Interesting. Knight of Wands on the back of the deck. Yeah, it's gonna happen fast. With the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, this is very, very strong feminine energy, not just because it's two queens, but because the suit of Cups and Pentacles are both feminine energy too, whereas the Swords and the Wands are masculine energy. So we have the Queen, which is feminine energy, being represented through feminine suits of Cups and Pentacles. So there's this energy of like really nurturing and taking care of yourself, being able to nurture and take care of others, being able to nurture and take care of your hobbies, your passions, your career, your home. It's like every facet of your life, you're going to be able to nurture and take care of it, or have help to do that. If maybe that's something you've been lacking, is like support or help. And with all this feminine energy, it's like you're going to be receiving a lot. Like there's encouragement to be open here, because with the Six of Pentacles, it's like the universe is dying to bless you. The universe is dying to just like give you this, because it is what you are owed. It is what you deserve. It is what's meant for you. So be open. Allow yourself to receive. It may be overwhelming, okay? Like you may be like, oh my God, like I can't possibly accept this. Like this is too much. The universe is saying, no, this is exactly enough. Like this is what you deserve. With this, yeah, exactly. Okay. Under the Knight of Wands was the Three of Wands, and what I was going to say was there's definitely going to be travel opportunities involved with this. Whether this comes directly from this specific opportunity, or whether now you will just be in this financial position where you can afford to do that. Like I'm seeing a lot of travel, a lot of trips, family trips, solo trips, trips with your friends, trips with your partner, like I'm hearing first class. I'm hearing private jets, you guys. Like, I don't know what it is you do, but it's going to bring you a lot of wealth. And you're going to be able to just experience like so many new things that you just... Spirit is saying to dream bigger, because like it's like you may be seeing like this much of the picture, and Spirit's saying like, no, we need to open that up, because like there are so many opportunities, there are so many blessings, there are so many there's so many things outside of your comfort zone with the Three of Wands, which is why you're being blessed with this miracle of courage to actually step outside of your comfort zone to be able to experience it, right? Because like opportunities come to us all the time, but if we don't feel confident enough or like brave enough to go after it, then we're not going to go after it, right? So it's like, I feel like this is the key. This is the secret sauce that you've been missing in order to experience the life of your dreams. Wow. Okay. I want to close this reading off by getting some advice for you. So, Spirit, what is the advice for pile 3? Is there anything pile 3 can do to facilitate this miracle coming in, or any other advice or guidance that pile 3 would really benefit from hearing right now? Okay, so I'm getting this message of like, it doesn't matter what your gender is, but they're showing it to me as a woman. So again, like, gender doesn't matter here. But what they're showing me is like a mom who like takes care of the kids, has an amazing career, is like an amazing wife, you know, takes care of her family, does all of her hobbies, pursues her passions, like travels, is like just major boss energy. And it's like, that's what I'm picking up. It's almost like Superwoman or Superman, and like being able to like manage and handle all these aspects of your life, and like having so much, feeling so much fulfillment in all of these different aspects of your life. I just keep getting this message of like being full. Okay, so what is the advice, please, for pile number 3, Spirit? What's the advice? Okay, thank you. So we have, wow, that's beautiful. We have Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back, number 23. I mean, need I say more? And you know, that's bringing me back to when I was picking up that 444 energy. Like, you are being supported, you are being protected, you are safe, all is well. Like, everything is going to be taken care of. You will be taken care of. Your family will be taken care of. There's nothing to worry about. Okay. We also have Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. Oh my God. Yes. Wow. I keep hearing the time is now. The time is now. So this is also making me feel like, while there could be opportunities coming towards you, you're also being encouraged to create your own opportunities and put yourself out there, because the energy right now, oh, you can't see that. The energy right now is really lucky and fortuitous for you. So if there's something you've been thinking about doing, whether it's starting a YouTube channel, putting your work out there on Instagram, TikTok, making a website, writing a book, you know, reaching out to someone, Spirit is saying, do it, do it. The energy is in your favor, and now is a very lucky time. Okay. On the back of the deck, we have Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Oh, wow. Underneath that, look at that. 44, Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. Yes. Yes. I'm going to leave this one out for you too. Okay. This is about stepping into that courageous energy and seeing yourself for how powerful you truly are. Like, you are the fucking sun, pile 3. Okay? You're the fucking sun. And you, yes, there is a lot of wisdom that you have within you that others would benefit from you sharing. So whether this is a talent that you have, a gift, a passion, a hobby, like whatever it is, put it out there. Now is the time. Put it out there. This isn't just about you and your path, because there are people who are going to benefit from you going on your path, if that makes sense. Like, let's go back to the singing example. Like, what if Whitney Houston decided that she never wanted to sing, and all of the lives and people that she's touched with her music, like, would never have been impacted? It's something like that. It's like you have something to share that other people are going to benefit from. And it's like, it's all about you, but it's not just about you, if that makes sense. Wow. Okay. Pile 3, this is your reading. I really love this. I'm so excited for you. I would love to hear how this resonated for you and what you thought. So let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you in my next video.